Hello, hello. We're back for another game of Altered, going up against Andy once again. This time I'm playing Ordis, and he will be playing Lyra. His deck is all about rolling dice, which is really funny, and mine is all about small characters just overwhelming the board over time. This opening hand, I'm looking at what I want to mana. I have two of these carriers, which are like the epitome of what I want. It gives me an extra 1/1/1 in my companion every turn for free, and I already get one in for my hero, right away. But I think I am going to drop one of them, and I'm going to drop this. Ooh. Or do I want to keep that 4-drop? No matter what, I'm dropping this. It's a removal spell. Sends to reserve target character of hand cost 4 or more, or banish target permanent of hand cost 4 or more. Knowing this deck, they don't have any permanents that cost 4 or more, and this is going to be something that I want later. Now finally I just have to decide what else to get rid of. I think I might just be playing a setup turn this first round, which means dropping Ozma into mana and playing my carrier right away. Keeping Jean for next turn. Jeanne d'Arc. Very great. If I keep Ozma, I'm not able to do her effect. If I have 3 other carriers, I could go 1/1, play this, but I still wouldn't get the effect. So I think I'm actually going to drop Ozma. And I could go first. Love this music. They have done such a great job with this client. It's amazing. Can't wait to see where it goes from here. Yeah, I think I'm just going to accept, play this permanent, get a free 1/1 next turn. They can win this first one, that's fine by me, but... And we're trading, even better. They gave my token fleeting, which doesn't really mean anything because it's a token, but kind of funny. See if they decide to roll the dice. This is a really funny hero. Target an allied character, then roll a die. On a 6, it becomes anchored, which they got. Wow, that's really good. Anchored basically meaning instead of at the end of this day it goes to reserve, it just stays there and they get it right away. On a 1, they send it to reserve, so it can actually be really bad for them. Or everything else, it gets a +1/+1/+1 boost. So that's fine by us getting to trade there by just starting up for next turn. Time to mana though. We have a great opportunity here. Charge is an amazing spell. All our characters gain 1 boost, which in this deck, when you have a lot of characters, you can add a lot to the board just for 2 mana. But we have 2 great options for 4 mana in our hand this turn, so I think I'm going to drop the charge. And there's our new free Ordis recruit from our carrier. They now have the first player token. They're going to play a 5/5/0, which, if we were going for ocean here, or water, it'd be amazing for us. They'd play a 4 cost, and we'd still get to advance for free, but unfortunately not the case. Regardless, I think we're going to get a great trade here. Basically, Jean says, or Jean, I'm not fully sure, it's a French pronunciation. When I leave the expedition zone, create a 1/1 Ordis recruit soldier token in both of your expeditions. Obviously very good in a deck like this. So yeah, we both get to advance this turn once more. cadets are good, but we're already gonna have a bunch of characters because of this, all of our stuff that we've done. So I don't think we need to keep it. I do want to keep Kokoba because it turns into a 3-mana 4/4/4, which is great rate if I have 3 other characters. Could just be dropping the Trooper here. I'll have 5. Yeah, I think so. Because I can go 3, 2, 2, 3 together. There's all of our fun characters. They're trying for Mountain here. Mountain and Water over here. Looking at this, they can target character with hand cost 0 or less becomes anchored. That's its Echo ability. Meaning if Andy here discards this, they can give one of their characters anchored just like that. I think we're gonna start pretty simple though. Just play some cadets in this side, mainly because it's contesting 2 things, so no real difference either way at this point. But a little bit of speculation for all of the lore heads of Altered. My guess, the rare alternate version, the out-of-faction version of Frog Prince is going to be Lyra because of that 0. We know there are going to be some decks in Lyra that care about having a 0 strength in a biome. Guaranteed the rare for this Frog Prince out-of-faction is definitely going to be Lyra. That's my guess. Something that I love about this game is that there's so many different options that you can do, and definitely leaves you in situations where you're just thinking. And before Andy and I played on ExAltered, we would play quite a bit on Tabletop Simulator, and we would always just chat back and forth about like just always saying, I don't know what to do, let me think, just kind of funny stuff. They've played their Lyra Cloth Dancer. Only 2 mana from reserve, that's why he still has 3 mana left. Considering playing Frog Prince because it's good in water. But Kokoba is also very good. I'm trying to think what they can play for 3 mana. I don't know. I think playing this secures this side, and if they beat us over here, so be it. We're gonna have an interesting choice on what to keep. What did he do? I'm not sure what just happened there. Interesting. Well, we tie over here. Esmeralda's great. Get a free card, pretty much. And this is a card that Lyra really likes. Gives an extra dice roll. Oh, I see what happened. They used their hero ability on their Lyra Cloth Dancer and got a 1, so it went to reserve. Like I said, we have a tough choice here. I think since we're going to have 6 mana, I'm going to drop Kokoba. Because we can go 2, 4, or 4, 2, one or the other. Ooh, and there's our last carrier and Ozma. Interesting. Definitely dropping Frog Prince into mana this turn, I think. Ozma's going to draw us a card. they actually got rid of their Ouroboros. I'm guessing one of the 3 cards in their hand is an Ouroboros. Ooh, Asmodeus. Anchored Asmodeus. Wow. They have 1 mana left. They could roll. If they get 2 through 5, they get up to 6/6/6. I don't think this deck has any 1-drops in it, so we're just gonna contest here, I believe. So if we play this, we go up to 4/4/4. We can go 5/5/5 with Ozma, or 5/6/5. Prevent them from progressing. Yeah. See what they do here. Asmodeus. This is the rare version of the card, I believe. Costs only 5. And you can just get huge. You could cast a 5-mana 8/8/8, which is pretty strong. But regardless, this is a 5-mana anchored character. Looks like they just rolled. Looks like they might have gotten anchored again, so it didn't do anything. So I play Ozma. We can tie, draw a card, or we can play our cadets. Win. They passed. I think we go for a double advance here. Thanks to our handy dandy free token. That's very good. But now they have a free 5/5/5, which is noticeably stronger than 2/1/1s. Drew another Jean. We're gonna get 2 more recruits from the previous. I think I can drop the cadets here. We're going to 7 mana. Yeah. I kind of want to draw more cards this turn. Which we're going to be able to do right away. Ozma's best at mountain. Unfortunately, we're not going for mountain in any of our current biomes. So, we'll just put her over here. Oh, that's really good. We can get rid of their Asmodeus. This is that one that I put into mana at the start of the game. Send a reserve type character if it costs 4 or more. I think we're going to save that. We have 5 mana, we have to do something. I think I might just do it now. I think I'm actually going to save it for next turn, because if Andy plays this from reserve next turn, it'll get fleeting, which means once I send it to reserve that turn, it'll go straight to discard. So I'm actually just going to play either one of these 2 cards, obviously. I have 5 mana left, I can go 5/5/0. Still win over here. I think I'm going to set up. Keep setting up. Play for the win. Next round, maybe. Next day, rather. Because right now we're winning this. Still. We still get to progress because of 3/0. We're only 1 off. See if they choose to roll. Bit risky. If they choose Asmodeus, we could go double advance and win right now. Oh! They chose their Esmeralda. Okay, we're gonna have 8 mana. Go 4/2/2. Or we could do that cool play we had with sticky note seals as well. Maybe we just don't mana here, actually. We have 7 mana. We can go 3/2/2, 3/4, 3/2/2. And we're getting carrier, double carrier. I'm just going to pass. Stick at 7. these first, so we can just play how we want to play. React to what Andy does here. Something about these demo decks is that they're only 30 cards compared to what the decks are going to be in standard play, which are 40 cards. Thankfully, I haven't run into any issues where I don't have any cards left in my deck. In that situation, this game you don't lose. You actually just shuffle your discard back into your deck and keep playing. But I've never gotten to the bottom of a deck, even with only 30 cards. We're just going to play Ozma here, and we're going to choose to play her over here. Since we're one away, we can just play for one side. Oh, and that's a charge. I think this game might be over. We go Cadets charge. We're gonna be super strong. Opponent, Andy gets the unfortunate anchor again, which if we weren't going to get rid of it, that'd be very good. But unfortunate for them, we just get to sort of get them. Play an Ordis Cadets over here. And then for our final trick, most likely sticky note seals. But we could also charge, which would get us up to 4/5/4. Looks like they used their ability there and then passed. Well, this is it, folks. We get to use our sticky note seals. And choose option 1. What a great game for Ordis here. We get to double advance and win the game. Thank you for watching. This could be one video, who knows? But great game from me and Andy. See you next time.